Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game, The Trials of Olympus, Wrath of Two the Gods. I am the Hidden Object Guru. You probably know me better as Panik. So, when we last left the story, what had happened was the angel who designed all of the palaces for the people in Mount Olympus had fallen in love with a princess and wanted to marry her, and he got cast down from Olympus for doing that and lost his powers. So he says, I want to marry the princess, and the king says, well, if you want to marry the princess, like, prove you're worthy to do that, build a palace finer than anything in the heavenly realm. And so he did it. That's the plot of the game. But then, of course, the problem is, when he building something better than the gods have is the kind of thing that will piss off the gods, and that's the plot of part 2. Notice that in the first game, you only saw him build this, but apparently at the same time, he was building a town for, like, all of the people as well. So, giant palace, but also a town for people to live in. So he was an even better architect than I thought he was. Alright, let's do this. Obviously River King Casino, Phoenix. Alright. Yes, I'm playing timed again. I gotta stop doing this. I gotta start just playing them relaxed, because normally I get all the way through the game without having any trouble, but then there'll be like 3 levels or something that I end up having to replay, and it ticks me off so much, and I'm so mad at myself for not starting it on relaxed. So 3, when I play 3, which they also sent me, we're doing it on 3.
Since their wedding, their love grew stronger and stronger, and there was
weird pronunciation of stronger.
Could separate them. But Angelo was still a god in exile, doomed to pay penance for falling in love with a mortal.
Oh.
His decision to marry Amara, choosing the company of a mortal over that of his fellow gods, insulted the gods of Olympus, and none was so angry.
You're welcome, Flying
God of war. Ares' anger was so great.
Although they are telling us here.
And journeyed to the dreaded Tartarus.
Oh no!
What? Unleashed and ungoverned by any law but their hatred, the Titans devastated Angelo's kingdom.
Damn.
Millions of people died, victims of the gods' dispute. The king, together with Angelo, held back the onslaught of the Titans and evacuated as many people as they could. Each second their defenses held was one.
It's like a whole game happened between the first 2 games.
Although they withstood the first.
Oh no! The Griffin is kidnapping her!
Great cost. The king was severely injured, and Amara was kidnapped.
Yeah, it's like we've missed a game.
Like a bird that has lost its wings, Angelo's happiness.
You know he's literally an angel who has lost his
By
wings.
determination, he would do anything to get Amara back, even if it meant returning to Olympus.
This is like a much better version of God of
Once
War.
his people were safe, he realized he couldn't leave yet. He needed to build a strong fortress, a bastion strong enough to withstand the full might of the Titans.
Oh
In order
no.
to fulfill this objective, Angelo will need even more powerful gems and materials than ever before. He will do whatever it
How are you gonna
takes
do it?
go wherever
Match
he
3
needs to
gameplay.
go, even if his
How do you
quest
think
takes him
he's
to
gonna
the
do
most
it?
dangerous places in the darkest corners of the earth and pits him against ferocious beasts. He'll never give up.
Yay.
Chapter 1.
Colossus Port lands
Land
on
of the Giants.
Wow. We're actually going to go to Mount Olympus this time. Nice. So that's the place where the first game, that's the area where the first game took place. Your castle was down here, and then you went to those 4 areas. And now we're checking out the much bigger world, including roads, apparently. That should be neat. So how do we unlock powers? Oh, I'm sad we did not get a an intro with him and his angel sidekick. Also, it's weird that the gold tiles are hollow. Makes them harder to see them when they're full. And the last match 3 game I played before this one featured those, and that's a bad association because it was not a great game. Okay. Yay! Sun power up. But what does it do? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I was hoping for something a little more dramatic. Well, beggars can't be choosers. All right. What now? Oh, right. Obviously. And done. And almost. Almost. Wait, what does the golden axe do? Oh, destroys one? Oh, good. There's going to be, oh, there she is. There's going to be a different power for each stone that you fill up, rather than just 3 powers that you fill up gradually. Now I'm additionally worried, because that's how the other game, Voice from Heaven, worked.
Angelo, I'm sorry about what happened to Amara.
Oh.
The king is still unconscious, so you have full control over the kingdom. What should we do?
In the end, I will definitely save Amara, no matter what the cost. But for the moment, my priority
Great
is
story in
saving
Voice
the
from Heaven,
lives
though,
of
so.
innocent people.
Aw.
Angelique, please ask General Themistocles to come here.
General Themistocles!
Okay, I will.
My lord, the Persians spied an opportunity in the middle of the Titans' attack. They have begun attacking the townspeople and are headed
Yeah,
to our
and
castle.
some of the powers in that game were
Current
completely
priority is
worthless.
the safety of the citizens. First, we need to minimize the damage and get the people into the bunker. Right away, my lord.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna save up enough money. So yeah, here's how garbagey the powers were in Voice from Heaven. Each tool must be recharged with the corresponding element. Yeah. Here's how garbagey the powers were in the Voice from Heaven. And this is gonna sound... What I'm gonna say is gonna sound crazy, but it's 100% true. The powers were so garbagey that if you use the clear all of a... So let's say... See how all of these emeralds are on top of gold squares? If you pressed the clear all of the emerald, all of one things from the board, and then you clicked on emeralds, it would destroy all of the emeralds, but it wouldn't destroy the the gold they were sitting on. That's madness, right? Like, you're flying in the face of all match 3 game design. That's how bad a game it was. And yet I loved the story, so there you go. Battle for Middle-earth. Did I buy a copy of that? Now I'm going to check. Or are you making a joke about the fact that this is clearly a Helm's Deep style battle? Yeah, the thing they've changed to make this more like the Voice from Heaven, the big change is now there aren't 18 different resources that you have to grab in order to complete levels. There's just the one resource, gold, and when you have enough gold, you win. That's how the Voice from Heaven was. And it is definitely a lot easier to wrap your head around than the last game was, so that's... I don't want to say it's an improvement. It's a different kind of game, but it will make it easier to play, that's for sure. Oh, you did, didn't you? I'm so sorry. I will check to see if I picked it up. When we wrap up this game, before we move over to the Hidden Object game, please remind me to load up the... There we go. I'm a little concerned about how similar the layout is to the Voice from Heaven, but I'm not gonna make a big deal. I'm sure this game will continue being better than the Voice from Heaven. Hopefully they've fixed their garbage powers that didn't work. Ah, there we go.
Stage complete.
But yes, remind me to check if I picked it up in my Steam library. Yay! So instead of doing the story parts bit by bit, when I'm doing a game like this, I tend to just do all of the levels in a row. And then once it tells me I can't do levels anymore, then I just buy all the upgrades. Is that because I'm making a compilation of all of the story segments and it's easier to record that way? Yes, that is the reason. These are some weird figures. I like it, though. Alright, so... Oh, God, they have upgraded the engine, Voice from Heaven. Okay, well, I will check how much it costs. And wait for a sale. Spoiler alert. So, there was this thing in Voice from Heaven, right? Where... Well, I'll just try to show you it in action. Damn it, I can't. Bear with me. Alright, so... See how these are under things with chains on them? Right? See how stuff falls in at an angle? Yeah, so that was how the voice from heaven worked. The previous one in this series, the way it worked was... Let me just get rid of those two. Perfect. Things would just fall straight down. Like, there could never be an empty square. Things would always just fall straight down no matter what. So, that's new. It's weird how mechanically Voice from Heaven was a more advanced game, but they really screwed up the power implementation, so it was less entertaining to play. Like, they had a more advanced system, but it was less entertaining because they had badly built levels and the powers were just garbage. So hopefully this time they have fixed those problems, and this is a best of both worlds type of situation. A both of best world. A best of both. The worst of both. Worth of both worlds. Sorry, I was trying to remember the Alan Partridge reference. Worth of both worlds. Oh, Alan Partridge, you're the best. Battle for Middle-earth. Wait, is that the real-time strategy game set in Middle-earth? Because if so, then I do remember you telling me about it. Okay. How long until I unlock a new power? Oh, I'll probably have to build something before I unlock a new power, won't I? Alright, well maybe we'll build a thing just so we can check out what the new power is before we wrap up the vid. That was crazy. What have I got? Nothing! I have nothing? I have nothing. Gosh darn it. Thank you, God. Making this such an ordeal. And done. Oh, and you actually should, if you don't have to use them, don't use them. Your powers, I mean, because they stay spent into the next level you play. So if I use it now, it will be completely uncharged at the start of the next match. I think, if it works the same well. Oh, I thought we were done. Isn't Middle-earth not a region, but not just a region? Yeah, it's the area where the thing takes place, but isn't it also the... You know, I'm thinking the Second Age, not Middle-earth. Absolutely, yes. It is the area of Tolkien's world where Lord of the Rings takes place. So I've got 73 gold. How much do I need to build everything? So I've got 52... 70, 52, 70, 120. Okay, we can get 120. It's like 2 more levels. It's fine. Ice cream sandwiches? No, those are... Oh, you see, it is done. No, those are books. In my defense, they really did look like ice cream sandwiches to me, although I might just be hungry. And after this, we're going to load up the... final section of that Death Note-themed hidden object game, and we're going to find out if we can stop that guy from Death Noting a whole town. Hopefully we'll find out why he was doing it, but seeing as he's the ghost of murder, we probably won't find out why he's doing it. Because he's just, you know, the ghost of murder. Boom. Yeah, that is a skunk, you're right. Oh, it's not? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Yay! Instead of whiskey in the drawer, he kept the savage ghost of murder. No, you're right to call it a region. I was second-guessing you because I was remembering things incorrectly. I was totally wrong about that. Boom. Okay, perfect. No, you fool! You foolish fool! What were you thinking, Hogaru? Gosh darn it. Anyway. How are we doing? Pretty well. There's only 3 spaces left, and I know where 2 of them are. Okay, I found the third one. Let's see. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Also, nope. Is my thing powered up? You're gosh darn right it is. Thank you. I know that might not have seemed like it was worth it, but it totes was. Yay! Growl. Done and done.
Stage complete.
Oh, only 2 stars. I'm sad now. Oof. Well, we're starting to get more difficult levels. The previous game in the series had chains, but it did not have boxes to deal with, so, you know. This is definitely closer in that respect. Okay, so is that full? That is not full. Really does look full to me. Okay. Boom. Uh-huh. Hey, in the Death Note game, how did that lady get the hands on her book? Her hands on the book that told her she was going to get Death Noted via electric shock? I don't remember that part of the plot. Like, I know she found out she was going to die by electric shock, so she went and she hid in a Luddite cabin for the next 30 years. And I mean, it worked perfectly. She did survive, but then, like, a transformer fell on her. Not that kind of transformer, you know, electrical transformers. Although that would have been entertaining, too. Although I don't know that that counts as electricity murdering you, just because they have electricity for blood or whatever. And before you correct me, yes, I know Energon isn't electricity, but you can use electricity to make Energon, so distinction without a difference, potato, potato, whatever you want to call it. Alright, where were we? Okay. Yes! Perfection. Almost there. I do like the multi-crumbles. They're so satisfying. What is next? You're not... Well, there's no reason you would be familiar with the world of Transformers. Oh, hey! Since you've asked about it a number of times, you've seen it many times, do you want me to just tell you what the reference is with those bronze mirrors? You just have to promise not to, you know, tell people what video it was a quiz in, so they won't immediately go and collect the quiz. Because I'll be happy to tell you if it's driving you crazy. The only, like, I'm happy to tell people what the answers are if it's really bothering them. The one thing I will never tell, I'm kidding, I will tell it eventually, is the one about statues and the one about where do you think the laboratory is located.
Stage complete.
Ah, you made the same joke. Brava. It would be great if what you knew everything about the toys and were just unfamiliar with the world of electrical engineering. Oh, wait, I was supposed to go build the things, wasn't I? Ah, whatever. Let's just quickly do this one, and then we'll go build the things. Damn it! Oh, I screwed that up right away, didn't I? Quite badly, actually. Okay, which is the best one to turn, I guess? And I don't have enough energy to do it. Oh, this is bad. I have made a crucial error. It's not National Treasure. National Treasure isn't 20 years old. But yes, if you want to know, just ask and I will tell you. Okay. Aha. Getting closer. What's next? I wonder if it turns off the game. Oh, this is bad. I legit am running out of spaces. Oh. Oh, this gets worse by the second. Oh, thank God. We almost lost this match. There we go. Grrr. Faster, my sweet, faster. Yeah, but I mean, that one, there are so many layers. There's so many layers to that reference that it's like not humanly possible for anyone but me and like one other person to get that reference. Lazy Writer is sitting right here. She will have no idea what the reference is.
I didn't actually hear a word you said.
Pause your thing.
Okay, what was the reference?
Okay, well here was the reference. So I was just, Wonder Girl was just complaining that my reference, what would aliens want with an atomic bomb? Right? Because it came up and it's like, what could that possibly be a reference to? And I'm like, there's no way you can possibly guess what it's a reference to. It isn't. You're just going crazy because I'll walk you through it.
Okay.
Because the reference is not, it is not that it is not to a thing where aliens wanted an atomic bomb. This is a bomb restoring surrounding elements. Okay. That was badass. If only I needed any of those matches. Yes, no, but the thing is, it's not a reference to something with aliens and bombs in it. That's why it's an impossible reference. It was a stylistic reference because what I said was, I'm gonna see if I can do the impression. I probably can't, and it's going to make it even harder. What would aliens want with an atomic bomb? See, there's nothing in there to let you get that. What would an alien want with an atomic bomb?
Okay.
I'm just going to tell you, because you'll never get it. Ahem. What does God need with a spaceship? See, there's no way you can connect those two things. But that's why I said it.
I don't know what you're referring
Oh, you still don't know what I'm referring to?
It's all seeming very familiar.
Well, that one
still.
you're going to be embarrassed.
Okay, tell me.
The plot of Star Trek V.
Okay, I was a little worried about the plot of Star Trek 5. But when you have the option to guess Star Trek 5,
Never
guess
do
Star
it.
Trek
No.
5.
No, there was no way. Like,
The
it's a
movie
completely
with
unfair
the best
quiz.
Opening sequence and
It's
the
a pretty good
worst
opening
rest
sequence.
of the movie.
Such a garbage movie.
Like, did someone else write the opening sequence?
Maybe. You never know.
Just don't know what happened.
Clear
But yeah.
bomb. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, so no, it's an impossible reference to guess. No one could ever guess
although
that
you're
reference.
saying that to someone who literally bought a T-shirt this week because it referenced something no one will ever get.
That's true. That is absolutely true. All right, so...
I had to tell you the reference.
Yeah. Here we go.
Ooh, should that be your day's quiz? Should
No.
I tell everybody what it says?
Let's see. What would God want with an atomic bomb? See? What would God want with a starship?
You're kind of doing a Kirk.
What do aliens?
Kinda.
Ah, it's not a good Kirk. I don't think I do a good Kirk.
Stage complete.
It's not a
Oh, Flying Wonder Girl says hi.
Hi!
All right, so let's go buy all of the things. See what the power-up is. We had to spend money to extinguish fires.
My lord,
I was
the fire in the
listening.
residential area has been successfully put out. but
Damn
the
right it
Persians
has.
Are still attacking.
Wait, Persians?
Excellent, General. Never
We're not
stop
fighting
until
Persians,
all
we're
our
fighting...
people are
Oh! Wait a minute, are you saying the forces of Hades... The Persians worship Mars? I don't know if I'm okay with that. New tool, Potion Bomb.
I
I've heard you are now in power in Greece. Careless of the king to hand over Greece to a young man like you.
Okay, it's going very the 300.
If you save your people now, soon your kingdom will bow to me. You're a sly king, using this conflict as an opportunity to attack us. Doesn't your greed know any limit? Or is this broad earth not enough for you to live in peace with other human beings? Your greed will be your undoing one day.
Damn.
Indeed. You see, I live by the principle that almost is never enough.
Oh, I don't like this guy. Nice. Wait, we still haven't put out the fires in the main town. Look, everybody's running for the bunker. That's great. Oh, we didn't get a story segment for that one? It's weird. Nice.
You think your pathetic efforts will stop the attacks of the Titans?
Oof.
You have no idea what you're up against.
I cannot sign off on the voice
Ares, what
actor
are you
doing Ares.
You unleashed the Titans and you involved Amara in a conflict between the gods. Let her go.
That woman is the source of all the recent problems in Olympus.
What problems? You
Nothing
didn't have
will
cute
stop the
palaces?
destruction I have planned for the mortals who refuse to obey the god.
Just FYI, Zeus signed off on all of this.
You
Late,
leave me
Smatty.
with just one option.
Total war.
Angelo,
Ah, there's Zeus.
Zeus, what's happening in Olympus?
As I told you before, your decision to live with a mortal was considered insulting to the gods of Olympus. Now,
This
we
is
are
not
divided
fantastic
into two
voice
groups.
acting, guys.
Poseidon and Apollo have sided with Ares, even in light of his decision to free the Titans from their prison. They
Really?
all wish to bring you
Apollo?
down. As for me, I wish I could help you. However, for the sake of the integrity of Olympus, I cannot take sides in this conflict.
God, it's like he's
You
reading it
already know the
phonetically.
rules of Olympus.
I understand, Zeus. This situation happened because of my own choice. But if I don't take immediate action against the Titans, my people are doomed.
Aww.
My suggestion would be to strengthen the foundation of the kingdom first. Your main focus should be the palace. Then you'll want to strengthen the fleet and your defenses. In time, I will find a way to help you.
Thank you
No, I
for
can
your
see that.
advice, Zeus.
Ares as, Ares is just Ganon. Oh, okay, there's more to build here. Good. I'm like, I never got around to putting out those fires.
Nice, Angelo. Fires throughout the palace have been extinguished. Now we can be flexible with maneuvering our resources. Now what about Amara?
Such
Do you
perfect casting for George
already
W.
have
Bush.
a plan to save her?
Yes.
He played George W.
Once
Bush in
this
that Tom
kingdom
Cruise
is
movie.
sufficiently
Oh.
defended, I myself will go after her. Even though I'm just a human now, and my opponent is the god of war, it doesn't matter. I will save Amara.
Darn right you will.
Angelo.
Alright. Let's try out the new power. I'm sure it'll do exactly what it did in the last game, but I'm doing this to be sure. That's a pretty nice thing for them to do at the start of the match. It was pretty cute, actually. Oh, see these, crystals here? In the previous game, one of the resources you had to collect were spirit orbs or soul crystals or something like that, and that is what they looked like. So they've reused the graphic for soul crystals to be just one of the random pieces this time. Neat. I see. Yeah, I think that was the subtext. You're right. Angelo can be kind of a dummy about these things. Did like that epic bomb you get for matching 7 pieces. Although, since I almost never, ever, ever match 7 pieces, I don't think I'm going to have a chance to see it much. Okay. No! This is going great. Okay, perfect. Better than perfect. He won't read anything good. Oh, damn it! Oh, I missed a match. Now I feel very silly. Thank you. Okay, there it is. There's the match I missed last time. Oh, I get it. So yeah, you see that matches could happen, and I'm off doing matches elsewhere, so it's, I gotta admit, that would be frustrating. It frustrates me when DM here is playing a match 3 game, and I'm like, oh, do that match, or oh, do this match, and then she does that to me as well. Basically, we are insufferable when we play match 3 games.
What's that?
We are insufferable when we play match 3 games.
Oh, because I tell you what to do?
No, we both do. When you're playing one, I backseat driver you. When I'm playing one, you backseat driver me.
But you never see the things I
That's
want you to
that's
see.
exactly what I'm saying.
But when you
the
point
thing you
things
just
out
did.
to me, often I've seen them and dismissed them because I have another methodology.
Wow.
I am better than you at these games.
All right, let's do the potion bomb.
There's like,
See, oh, it's just a square.
there's
Okay.
very little I excel at
Woohoo!
in video games.
But it's this one. Yeah, no, you
This,
are great at these.
This,
Famously.
Tetris is the first.
And then Dr. Mario, and then this.
Yeah.
Which is a distinct game from Tetris, everybody. Dr. Mario isn't just Tetris, no matter what people tell you. All right, this is going to be a perfect time to take a break. I'm the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comments section below the video. If you'd like to find out what happens in the rest of the game's story, check out the next item on the playlist, because I'm going to be creating a playlist for all of the Trials of Olympus games, where I will there'll be one video showing what the gameplay's like, and then there'll be a video with all the story cutscenes in case you can't get through all the games, all the levels yourself, and you want to find out what happens with the plot. I will see you back here for that, but until then, au revoir.